We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first game in the month of July between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Tonight for Boston.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs.
26.
And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Count is 1-2 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
First delivery to him on the way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Manny Ramirez. No balls and 1 strike. Ramirez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Nope. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Red Sox lead 1. Sox 0. Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Yankees.
Striding into the box, Derek Jeter comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Torres, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is right there, 1 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Nero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Here we go, Yanks.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the first pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Jeter stands at second with 2 gone. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. plate, David Ortiz. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Paxton peers in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and I hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can bring out that ammunition again today.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Into the box now. Norm Garciaparra comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
No balls and a strike to count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Bradley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0 on the ground to the left side. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Two complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Varitek. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. Strike two. Left side. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jackie Bradley Jr. batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wade Boggs. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has one home run. Here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fired.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A bouncer to the left side. Brescia Park is there. And that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Aaron.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Hicks, the runner at second with one away. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready for another chance. Torres, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. To third. Boggs scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. They'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
At the plate, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
In now, David Ortiz. Line drive base hit. Martinez is on his way home. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here's the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The set and the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Jason Varitek, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, David Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, David Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder, number 99.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Hot shot on the ground is short. To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Paxton has his sign. 1-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like The next team to score is going to win this thing.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped up. And that's out number 1.
Next for the Yankees, the pitcher, Gary Sanchez.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Line drive to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Next will be the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Little Hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Paxton peers in. 0-2 on its way. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Now, good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High and deep to right center. Judge racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding in for Boston, David Ortiz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with mass.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Derek Jeter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And the throw from Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Stepping in now, David Rosario. Right back to him on the mound. The second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Hoping Looking to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Norm Garciaparra. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Jason Varitek. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
No left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Boggs gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Don Mattingly.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Don Mattingly. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far on the year, LeMahieu is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Rick Porcello takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. In now, Gary Sanchez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Now the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line to the right side. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Jim Rice is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Adam Ottavino.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep. But of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 1-2 is lined into right center. Base hit. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Gloved by LeMahieu. There's one. The tag, and he is out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Ready on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Still tied 1 apiece. Andrew Benintendi is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
16, Andrew Benintendi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. It's the fastballs away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And he's safe. In now, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Jeter at second. Torres on at first with nobody out. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, people. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, no fielder.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there. Probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Don Mattingly. Into center field, line drive base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Tyler Thornburg enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
In now, DJ LeMahieu as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 1. Dave Rapolsky comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Sox DH Manny Ramirez, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The Yanks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Scorched to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Norm Garciaparra, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. So the Bronx Bombers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Adam Ottavino gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dave Rapolsky hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Ottavino. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 10-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.